Good morning. I am getting somewhat a little ready for the day. I literally am just putting like concealer on to cover like different parts that have a little bit of dark spots. I need to really get better at posting on YouTube. I say this so many times, but now I'm gonna make an effort. I'm gonna let you guys in on all of my pregnancy things that are happening. But yeah, today I'm just sort of getting ready to shoot some content. I have to shoot a post for this brand that I work with often. But just to start off the day, I like to just like give myself a little pick me up. Not looking so great, but last night I slept with my hair in a bun. It's looking good, right? I think it's kind of pretty. Also, LA is pouring. Oh, another thing that I'm filming today is a Q&A. Posted it on my Instagram last week, so I'm going to be answering those questions today, which will already be uploaded by the time this one comes out. What a way to start your day. Beautiful. Anyways, my face is super puffy right now. It is not being my best friend, but you know what? Right now I'm just doing a quick little brighten everything up. I typically will use, obviously, this color. Running out, so gotta get a new one, but I'm just using that to brighten up under my eyes so that I don't scare you guys away. But anyways, my face has been starting to get much more swollen. I remember when I started posting photos from Paris, and I guess just like the first 5-6 months of my pregnancy. Well, I wouldn't say month 1 to 4, but let's say month 5 and 6 of my pregnancy, people started to say, did she get filler in her face, or she's gotten like Botox? And I'm like, haven't done that yet. So it's just pregnancy. My face is getting much more full, which is like, so I'm looking in the mirror, which is so like different for me because my body has typically stayed the same since I matured and grew up. Like I've never had any really fluctuations. I just naturally have always stayed the same. So to be like gaining the baby weight, I kind of don't mind it because I'm always the kind of person that like wants to put on a little bit of weight, but it's hard for me too because I think my metabolism is just crazy. Genetics runs in my family. And so now that like my legs get a little bit bigger, my butt has gotten so much bigger, it's insane. But yeah, I kind of like the little bit of extra weight. I even like my face a bit fuller because then my cheeks fill up and it looks a little bit more of like when I was younger and my face wasn't like thinning out. So I don't mind. It's all fun stuff. It's all very positive things because it's for the baby. But anyways, I am starving, so I am going to go down. I've been craving bagels so much, so I'm going to go down and make a bagel. I've also been craving pancakes, but is today a bagel or pancake day? I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know if this vlog will end after today, after the week. I have no idea, but it can't go on with these nails. This is not Jasmine. You guys know me as being very put together, and this happened last night, so let's go make a bagel. I also want to ask you guys about your bagel preference because my husband thinks I'm crazy that I put butter and cream cheese on my bagel. I don't understand when people toast their bagel and then they just put cream cheese. Like the cream cheese does not sink down into the bagel and make it like moist. I know people don't like the word, but make it like soft and nice. I don't get it. You need the butter first. Right when the bagel comes out, you need the butter to like make it really nice. and then you put the cream cheese, and you put a lot of cream cheese. How do you make your bagel? I need to know how you make your bagel. But it's an ongoing thing. He's like, thinks I'm crazy that I put butter and cream cheese. Also, the bagel cannot be too toasted. It has to just be like a light golden situation. Look at this weather. Are you kidding me? Aren't we supposed to live in LA? That's insane. Insane, insane. Let's go. Bagel time. Oh, hi, Raja. Raji. Are you scared of the rain? And we got a rogie. We got a rogie. We got a rogie girl. I'm a rogie. Hi, hi, hi. These are the bagels that I eat. They're just from Whole Foods. In my opinion, pre-cut is the way to go. We don't have time to cut bagels. All right. Handy dandy toaster. Had a Jojo meeting this morning at 7:30 a.m. I, for some reason, turned my alarm off. You know when you're like so tired and you think you press snooze, but actually you turn the alarm off? That's what I did. Got some cream cheese, butter. You need to get one of those butter things that keeps your butter soft, because there's nothing worse than butter when it's like so hard. So we had Jojo meetings this morning. We discussed the new year, which is super exciting. We had an amazing end to the year, which was so great, so fun. Josephine and I again started this business in February. Well, we launched the brand in February, and we've been doing so well, and it's so exciting, and it's so fun because I love being creative and having my vision sort of like come to life with the creative. With each campaign, we love to like make it really fun and not just like, you know, your average thing, but also I think that just stems from us coming from fashion and like being on set and everything, and every drop sort of like has to tell a story. In my opinion, I think storytelling is so important no matter what. So yeah, that's been super fun. We plan out the new year. We have amazing styles coming out that I'm so excited for, and they're supposed to come out in January this month, but there's some issues with China, and COVID is becoming a whole big thing over there again. So we're basically just crossing our fingers and keeping positive vibes. But they go into Chinese New Year soon, and once we go into Chinese New Year, everything shuts down and we kind of won't get our product for like a month. Sorry, I just had to grab a knife. So we're hoping it gets sent out in time. I'm just so excited for these outfits. I think one thing that Josephine and I try to do is, you know, there's a ton of activewear brands out there. But the one thing, like I said, I think when it comes to creative is that we come from like a fashion background, and we try to make our outfits wearable on a daily basis. So you don't feel frumpy, because sometimes you put activewear on and you could feel a little frumpy or lazy. Like, we always want you to feel put together. And yeah, the new styles coming out are amazing. Unfortunately, I can't wear them pregnant, but I'm gonna stock up on them, so then after I have the baby, those are gonna be my outfits. They're so cute. I wish I could show you a sneak peek, but I can't. You have to be really, really, really careful these days, honestly, with how quick more established brands are to copy your things. I guess it's sort of a positive, because that means you're doing something right, but there's so many fast fashion brands out there that will see what you're doing and take it and copy it. So the joy of having your own business. But again, maybe it means we're doing something right and people like what we're doing. So we like to keep things pretty secret and go from there. Oh my God. So good. So good.
See, I just had a bath and I'm looking beautiful. Don't want to be bothered. Look at that bandana. And the chunky monkey. Rogie. Rogie. Oh, sleepy. Rogie. Rogue. She's asleep.
What a day, you guys. What a day. Last time I talked to you, I was eating bagel. And then, I was just so tired all day, but I had to get a lot of work done. So I did some more JoJo work for this new exciting thing that's coming out really soon. I think it's coming out next week, which is super exciting, but it's something that will bring back the community aspect of JoJo and lots and lots and lots of workouts involved. So worked on that, sort of did some editing for that. And then I actually worked on my Amazon storefront, which I've been wanting to do for some time now, but I just haven't found the time. So I updated my Amazon storefront. I made all of my different categories of like beauty favorites, my must-haves, like things that I absolutely can't live without, skincare items that I love, home items that I love, candles that I'm obsessed with, all natural candles. What else is on there? Also put on there, yeah, home decor, like little trays and bowls and cute things like that. And what else do I have? Oh, I added everything that I use to film or take photos for content creation. There's like different like reflectors that I use, different lights that I like to use. So basically just a look into my world of everything that I use on a daily basis or things in my house. I even have like a kitchen tab up there where it's like all of the things that I use in my kitchen. So I'll put my link down below if you want to go check it out. I'm going to keep updating it because I think it's really nice. Just, you know, people are always asking exactly where to buy certain products, and luckily Amazon has everything. This is not an ad. I'm just talking about how much I love Amazon, and I'm glad that I can make a storefront for you guys where I can have everything that I love. Now it is about 6 p.m. I didn't get to shoot the post that I wanted to shoot today because the weather is absolutely insane. I've never seen it rain like this in LA before. So I didn't get that done. Hoping to do it tomorrow, but it's also gonna rain tomorrow, so I just don't really know what's going on with that. But now, me and my husband, we never, ever, 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 ever watch TV. Like, maybe on Sundays we'll turn on the TV and watch different shows on like Netflix or something. But tonight I was like, I'm exhausted. I just want to lay down and watch something with you. So we're gonna watch Elite. I don't know if it's actually pronounced Elite or Elite. It's a Spanish show. It's on Netflix. I think there's like 4 or 5 seasons, and we've watched every single one. After watching Casa de Papel, Money Heist, we became obsessed with these Spanish shows. Obviously he's from Ecuador, I'm learning Spanish, so it helps a little bit with that, but Spanish TV shows are like amazing. So good. And Elite is one of them, and I love so much. It's like high school drama. And it's just so fun. You become like obsessed with the characters, and it's awesome. So we are on the most recent season of that, and we're gonna watch, we always say 1 episode, it ends up being like 5 episodes. So we're gonna do that tonight and have some dinner. Also, talking about pregnancy, my gosh, my skin has been so insanely dry, and I've read so much that it has to do with the hormones shifting and all that stuff. I naturally also have really dry skin on my body, never on my face, but on my body. My skin is always so dry. I try to like exfoliate when I can, and I also try to use things that don't strip my skin of like natural moisture, even down to the point where like I don't like taking a shower every single day because it really just dries out my skin. Plus living in Los Angeles. But I find that when I take a shower every day, all my natural oils are just like gone. And I literally will get out of the shower, put on moisturizer, usually like a thick balm. Then I'll use a lotion, then I'll use a balm, then I'll use an oil to try and get it all together. And when I tell you, literally within like 10 minutes, it's back to dry. It's almost like my skin always looks like it's like had a sunburn or like peeling a bit. It's so bizarre. So now imagine you add pregnancy and it is like a whole other, I'm like a snake, basically. Snake. I'm like a snake. And so I'm trying everything and anything. And I posted about it on my Instagram. My mom's friend actually reached out to me and said that she would make me this special balm. So this just got delivered to my house. It smells so good. It's all really natural, safe for the baby. It's like shea butter, I think. I forget what else she put in there. And then an oil. So tonight, before bed, I like to douse myself in whatever I can find to make my skin hydrated. Tonight, this will be it. I'm gonna start with this. There's no name brand or anything. I'll ask her if there's any way any of you can get it yourself. But she just literally made it at home and packaged it up for me. And then the oil on top. So I'll try that tonight. I noticed on my back, I haven't gotten any stretch marks at all yet. They say they can come in the third trimester, but I haven't gotten any yet. But I did notice on my back, I don't think you can see on the camera, but what looks like, can you see? I don't know if you can see. It almost looks like it is a stretch marks, but I think it's just dry skin. Like, I feel like when I rub it, I can feel the texture, and it's almost like it just wants to peel. So it's almost like my skin was like dry and like almost like a thin layer of just like, I could sit out of breath, almost like a thin layer of like, not scab, but I don't know. I'm sure if you've had a baby, you know exactly what I mean. It's just like very fine layer of like, almost like burnt, dry skin. And then it feels like that cracked, and then what's the lighter part is what's under. Let me see, maybe I can bring the camera down to show you. Can you see? Yeah, there. You can kind of see these weird lines on my back. But it really just, I can't tell. I also think the middle of my back, like right there, would be a very odd place to get a stretch mark. So I think it's just dry. Also, like I find when I sleep, my back like kind of like burns a little bit. Here burns a little bit, but it's just dry, so dry. Like I'm also like peeling kind of like here around on my chest. I'm telling you, I'm the driest human being on earth, but never my face. So if you have any tips on like all these things, let me know. Honestly, this is one of the few things that keep me moisturized. I use this whole thing. But yeah, nothing works. Everyone's like, oh, try this, try that. And I'm like, you don't understand the level of dryness that is going on my body. I've tried that brand, this one. Love how beautiful it looks. It's a really popular one that a lot of women love. But for me, it literally
goes on my skin and it just almost makes me more dry. I don't know, it's the craziest thing, but all my friends love that oil, so that's why I thought it would work for me. And unfortunately, I'm just too dry. So I don't know. I don't know if I need to like do an ultra scrub. I don't know. I've Googled like not to take super hot showers. I really don't know. Don't know. So enough rambling for the day. We're gonna watch Halite, gonna have some dinner, and then hopefully try to go to bed early. Today wasn't that exciting for this vlog, but let's just say we were playing catch up, right? We basically had a bagel together and we talked. So I'm going to moisturize up. Also, the most annoying thing about having to moisturize this much is the amount of clothes that I ruin. So I try to wear a lot of black. It's one of my pregnancy tips. If you are having dry skin, is to wear black because then you don't see the oil stains on your clothes. Honestly, I ruin every t-shirt, everything. So I try to just like put on older stuff and like let the oil soak in, because once I oil myself up, I'm like a wet seal.